12, 15 years old.
Back in Norway?
No, back in Norway. He was...
well, he left when he was, what, 12?
What must have been about, probably around 12 years old. And they were already learning something as an apprentice in a ship building. So he started learning something new when he was that young. And then we got enough inspiration or motivation or whatever that they could take a long trip to a new land and start a new life. Now that takes a lot of motivation and faith and wondering what's it like in a new land. So then to spend a month on a sail ship, that was really not a very easy voyage. Then to get here and to go right on from scratch to get a piece of land and start building something with very little materials and everything, using what exactly was at hand, like the sod hats. You had to use what was grown right in front of you. You used what you look around and say, I can make a building out of that. Or scouring for trees and whatever they could find to get a home started. And then to start making things, when you got time you got a blacksmith shop, to go out and create things that iron or repair things that needed iron work. To learn how to handle iron as a blacksmith, that took some motivation to learn that. That was a skill, that's a craft. Then to start building up a farm and getting cattle, raising purebred hogs, and to build on that little piece of land that you buy for $7.50 an acre till you had a nice farm, a nice family, had a family and stock, and to buy a tractor in 1918, way ahead of his time, and to buy a thresh machine, and he'd go out and thresh for other people and get paid for it, and building business and building the biggest windmill in the neighborhood, and working hard to get a school and a church started. So it seems like there was just unending challenges to overcome. And he did all that. And then my dad started, he had started out with very little to get a farm started and rent the farm and make enough money to buy a farm and to raise the family. And then besides other things, he tried to create other things besides his regular farming, which was a challenge too. Working with horses and plowing with small plows and long days, and then to start creating other like inventions, trying to improve on something. You know, I can make a better fishing rod, or I can make a better minnow tail, or I can make some toys here that will keep the kids busy, that they can enjoy. So he probably inherited some of that from his dad. This lifestyle probably was patterned somewhat after his own dad, which he grew up with. So it goes from one generation to the next. You have somebody there that they can look at, say, well, they're trying to better things and trying to make a better life for himself and improve on whatever we have, and then to buy later on, early on, they'd buy like a motor buggy. Well, how many people would even think about it? Because it'll never take the price of horses. Well, it did. They had confidence that if people keep developing and you keep working at it, pretty soon it gets improves.